The four towers surrounding the Lusignan prison had received an upgrade in 2019 due to several security breaches that occurred in 2018. But the prison population at the Lusignan prison is still a bugbear to the prison authorities. It was Director of Prisons Gladwin Samuels during an exclusive interview with Nightly News earlier this year who highlighted that the holding bays, which are considered tents, were still housing hundreds of inmates in some of the worst states. Fast forwarding to December of this year, Public Security Minister Kemraj Ramjatan was asked by this newscast for an update on the current state of affairs at the Lusignan holding bays.
At the moment, because of the constraints, we will not be able to make a big difference in conditions there and so on. We have started the construction work of the steel cells at Camp Street. That will help. And also the contract and design for the extension of New Amsterdam prisons.
But while the Lusignan holding bay's deplorable state cannot be easily remedied by the swipe of a wand, Minister Ramjatan stated that thousands of inmates have received permissions for early releases. This is one of several avenues, including alternative sentencing, being taken by not only the ministry, but also the judicial system to reduce overcrowding at state penitentiaries.
In the meantime, however, we try to empty the prisons of those who have to go, and even quicker because of the good conduct and a new lease in relation to the parole board, granting them that new lease of life, as it were. It helps. All of that helps. We are also asking magistrates to ensure that there be community services as sentence, fines, not incarcerating them. That is what creates that overpopulation.
Ironically, in 2019, several persons, mostly youths, were sent to prison for lengthy periods for having in their possession small amounts of narcotics. The Public Security Minister gave his opinion on this issue.
Done a number on juvenile offences, so that will lessen the population in the prison. We are telling magistrates for minimum amounts of marijuana, please do not jail, fine, or put in community service. That can help. And I notice a couple of magistrates are doing that for when it is 10 grams and even lower. And some are, that is what we got to do. The drug treatment court is another court. Instead of when you plead guilty, you got to go to jail because it's mandatory. No, you can now say, well, all right, are you an addict? The magistrate will ask some questions and then he will say, well, before we jail you, please ensure you go for some treatment.
Javon Vickery, HGP Nightly News.